you. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, and can you please tell me what did you do today?
I don't go anywhere. I stay at home, yeah. And I woke up late.
Okay, very nice. And can you please tell me what did you do? What did you do when you wake up? What did you do?
I like go eat something, then I go back to my room and do some like simple exercise.
Simple exercise. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. And what type of the exercise do you like to have? What type of the exercise do you like to have?
But just some simple that I can do a lot, yeah, like every day.
Okay, very nice. Okay, and why? Why do you like that?
This is some exercise in sport.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see, and we will okay continue where we stop. Okay, on our previous class. Now let's take a look. Okay, now I will just 1 moment. I will share my screen. Just 1 moment, please. Okay, just 1 moment. Now let's just see. Okay, there is my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, very nice. Now let's take a look. Okay, so we have here, I can write an email about crime. Now, can you please tell me, do you, okay, when do you usually write your emails? Can you please tell me, when do you usually write your emails? When can you write your emails?
Like I write for one I don't know.
Okay, very nice. Okay, now let's see. And can you please tell me, for what do you usually like to write your emails about? What is something that you like to write your emails about? Can you please tell me?
Like when I need to show them or something important, so I will write about it. But usually I don't write some email about any like happy things or like happy topic. That's something important.
Something that can be really important. Okay, and what things? Let's see, what things are important for you? Can you please tell me? What things can be really important for you when you want to speak or write about?
Like when I just need to show them like about school, like that day I can't come, so I talk about it.
Okay, very nice. And what do you usually write about?
Do you write any email? I would like my mom will write.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, now we have here a read the writing strategy. Now, can you please read just 1 moment, please. Just my son wants to enter the room. Just give me 1 moment, please. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, let's continue. Okay, now we have here writing strategy. Now, now let's try to read this text. Okay, can you please read this text for us?
Imagine you just visited your French friend in Paris. Write an email to your English friend in which you describe your friend's house. Right, crime is so taking place in Paris. Say how you and your friend react to the crime. Ask for some information.
Okay, ask for some informations. Okay, now how would you write for example, email to your friend? What is something that you would say in your email to your to your friend? What would you say when you want to write an email to your friend? What is something that you can say?
Like if I met him bad or from crime,
Mhm.
will
And what would you say? What would you say in this situation? What is
write.
something that you would say
I
in?
will write about some detail. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, so you can
So
write. You can write about some details. Okay, very nice. Now we have here this text. Okay, now can you please read this text, and after that tell me what something what you think.
dear Holly, hope you're well. Hey, my friend did be in Paris last week. She living a beautiful but near the cannot stand my thing. Very trendy part of town. At weekends, lots of young people sit by a river, have picnics and play the guitar. During my stay with Sexy, we saw a market in the center of the town near the Eiffel Tower and grabbed a woman's handbag and ran out with it. Straight away, her boyfriend chased after him, but the street was very crowded. Soon he gave up. We both felt quite shocked at first, but the woman didn't seem too upset. After a while, we stopped worrying about it, and the rest of the holiday was really enjoyable. Really looking forward to visiting the next week. Are we going to camping? What do I need to bring? Best wish.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Best wish. Okay, so this is something that okay, we have here something that we can say. Now I want to ask you that can you try for example, to write your email to someone. How would you write an email? What would you say, for example, to yourself about someone?
Like I will say that who like where I'm going and what have I do there but something that I see there there's something special or not. If
Mhm.
I will write about some like special detail, yeah.
Okay, so this is something that you can say in your email. Okay, about certain things. Okay, very nice. And what for example, how would you say? For example, how would you have here this email here? How would you say? Try to say in your own words. Try to describe it.
Like I stay with my family in Paris yesterday or yeah or last week. Yeah, and like we go to a beautiful hotel near Eiffel Tower. Yeah, and at day we go to the restaurant to eat French food.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had some and some crime,
Mhm.
of robbery. Yeah.
Okay. Now let's see. And what is something that you can write or tell about Malta on your place where you live? Okay, can you please tell me about the place where you live? So how would you say, for example, in Malta? Okay, how would you describe Malta like this? In your own words. Can you try to describe Malta in your own words? How would you to describe how would you describe it?
Uh, Malta is a like very small country. It's like island, but like it's such a beautiful place to visit for holiday. Holiday. Yeah,
Mhm.
if like we just travel here for a few days, it's okay. But to live here for a long, maybe it's maybe choose other country is more better. But Malta like it's beautiful beach and some place and go.
Mhm.
Yeah, and like before here I
Mhm. Okay.
but
So this is
it don't
okay.
have a place to visit.
Okay, there are not so many places to visit. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, so we have here. Okay, read the writing task, then make brief notes following the structure in the table below. Okay, can you please read this text?
Imagine you just spend 3 days in New York with your family. Write an email to your English friend in which you give a short description of the hotel you stay at, describe the crime and so taking place, say whether the crime changed how you feel about the city and ask for some.
Okay, so can you try to do that?
Yes.
Did you finished?
Yes, wait.
Okay, now let's take a look.
Yeah. I was travel to New York with my family last week, and we stay in a beautiful hotel. We stay there for 1 day. At hotel, is a restaurant for you to choose whether you want to eat, and it's have a swimming pool for you. After staying in the hotel, we going out and like we saw a bush gallery at a jewelry store. I feel surprised because it's first time I saw a crime, and then I think the city is not very safe, but maybe it's really happen.
Okay, very nice. Now, and what other cities? Okay, what other cities, for example, you would like to visit in the future? Are there any other cities that, for example, you would like to visit in the future? What are
So,
some cities? What are some cities that you would like to visit? Are there any cities that you would like to visit?
go visit Germany or Italy.
And cities in Germany, Italy.
Yeah, because like a lot of people are like visit there.
Okay, but what cities would you like to visit in these countries? Okay.
Italy, like maybe the capital city, Berlin. Yeah,
Okay, very nice. And why would you like to visit this type of the city?
we travel Germany first. Like we we should go to Berlin. That's like
Mm,
this capital city.
Okay, so you should go there. Very nice. Okay, now that is really nice and really good to to see it. Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, here. Okay, now we have here. Okay, this. Now, can you please read this text? Can you please read this text for us?
What is your hotel like?
So
Fine.
what is your hotel like? Okay, when you go to some hotel, what is something that is important when you visit a hotel?
It's like it's large, yeah, and it's like very friendly.
Okay, and why this is so important for yourself? Why this is something that can be really important for yourself when you? What do
So
you
we
think?
have like a good experience about that place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and yeah, and like after a day we going out, so we can go back to that hotel, and we can have a good like refresh, get rest there with the like with the table. Yeah.
Okay. Now let's see, and now we have here. Okay. Now we have here. Did you ever saw some crime? Okay, something that bad happened. Did you ever saw some crime so far?
No, I didn't saw any crime. It's just saw on TV.
So how would you? I want to ask you, how would you react if you see a crime? So what is something that you can do if you see a crime? How
I
would you
would
react?
like I would surprise, yeah, and just maybe go far away from there because maybe it's not safe there.
Okay, so this is the place. Okay, for example, where it's not so safe. Okay, now let's see, and we have here. Okay, now we have here this question. Okay, so can you please read this question for us?
What crime did you see? Where were you and what
Do
happened?
your feelings? Do your feelings? Okay,
Did
this
your
question.
feeling, did your feeling about New York change? No, because it did not happen as usually.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Okay, and would you like, for example, can you please tell me, would you like to see, would you like to go to see New York? If you have a chance, okay, can you please tell me, would you like to see New York?
yes, it's a good city to go because like at there, like it's very good. It's a food. I think the food there is delicious because I have it some like English. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is something that can be really delicious. Okay, very nice. And can you please tell me what type of the food do you know that, for example, you can taste in if you go to New York? What type of the food you can taste? What is something that you would like to taste about New York? If you go to New York, what type of the food would you like to taste?
like English food. Yeah, or
Mm-hmm.
any type of food because I visit to try their food, so whatever.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so different types of the food. Okay, so you can try different types of the food. Very nice. Now let's see. And when you go to another city, what are some informations that you need? Okay, imagine that you're going to another city. What are some informations that you need?
Like if I go for a place, I need some information about some famous place that visitor usually go. Yeah, and some food that we should eat when we go there.
Hmm. Okay, okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, and we have here write an email using exercise. Now let's see. Okay, cover all of the things. Now, can you please tell me about email, for example, in your country? How would you write an email, for example, in your country about what is happening right now on Malta? Can you, for example, assume what is happening on Malta, and can you please try to explain what is right now, what is happening on Malta?
Mm, happening Malta, maybe I think it's still very good.
Mm-hmm,
Nothing changed. Yeah, and I didn't saw any crime here. Maybe like and so
mm-hmm,
maybe like no, I think it's very safe here
mm-hmm. Okay, and why do you think so?
because I been here. I'm sure it's not very long time, but over a year. So, but I didn't make any like crime.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's see. And what can be really interesting to do on Malta in a free time? And you have a lot of free time. So what are some interesting things that people can do on Malta in their free time?
In their free time, people usually go outside to eat, to meet friends.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes like we have fireworks at evening, so we can go with someone to see that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, so we have here. Okay, complete the new summaries with the words below. Okay, so we have here some words that we need to put. Okay, can you please read the sentence number one?
Someone set fire to an empty building early this morning. Police said was it was arson
Mhm.
that they didn't touch the arsonist yet.
Mhm. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so this is something that happened. Okay, now let's see. Okay, number two. Okay, can you please read number two?
Someone attacked the woman and stole her handbag. She did not see the face the of the looters.
Burglars.
Her,
Burglar.
her,
Oh, sorry. Let me see. Okay, shoplifters. Shoplifters. Okay, so they lift something that she has, and we call this shoplifters.
she did not see the face of the shoplifter. There have been a lot of similar shoplifting in the area.
Mhm. Okay, so they used to have okay very many similar okay people who are doing something like this. Okay, now number three. Okay, let's go with number three.
Butler broke into five shops last night. They took money and food. Someone had butchered two of the shops.
Mhm. Okay, now okay, and what is something that people can do in these situations that you okay you are that are mentioned here? So what is something that people can do in these situations that are mentioned here?
Call police
Mm-hmm.
or call more people come to like catch
Mm-hmm.
them. But if no, we can like chase them.
Okay, very nice. Now, next one.
After a flood caused damage, Luther took your food and tools from several buildings. All of the suspects and received fines for looting before.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so why do they need to do that, in your opinion? Why, for example, they need to do something like this?
Mm, like because they don't have money, so you need maybe they need to do that for like
Mm-hmm. Okay, next one.
often young people's friends encourage them to steal from shops. It seems like a game, but mugging is crime, and worker can receive large fine.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you think? What do you think about people who are stealing something from shops? Okay, so what is your opinion about these people who are stealing things from the shops?
Like
What do you what do you
it's
think
bad,
about this type of the people?
it's bad, but they can buy like a large amount of money in one time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so they can take a lot of money. Okay, and what is something that they can do with a lot of money? Okay, so what is something that they can do if they if they have a lot of money? What they can do?
Like they can live a good life for a long time without working.
Mhm. Okay, and in your opinion, why people? How would you feel if you see, for example, someone in a shop who is stealing something? So how would you feel in this situation?
We like maybe feel scared because maybe they have weapons,
Hmm.
not very safe there, so they can hurt or attack someone.
Hmm. Okay, and which of these crimes that are mentioned here are the most dangerous in your opinion? So which of these crimes are the most dangerous? So what do you think?
Mm, mm,
So what do you think? Which of these crimes can be really dangerous? The most dangerous, let's say the most dangerous that is mentioned here.
maybe like shop. I think
Mm-hmm. Okay, and why? Why do you think so? Why?
just gallery because if we cannot do it and as good, we can attack someone. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
to
Okay.
like to have like yeah.
Mhm. Okay, so this is something that can be okay. Let's say a really dangerous in these situations. Okay, and okay, and what crimes are not so dangerous? Okay, okay, they are not good, but what crimes are not so dangerous in your opinion?
Not so dangerous is okay
Mm-hmm.
because they did not hurting someone like anyone.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's see. Okay, and now we have here, okay, complete the sentences with the words from, okay, from below. Okay, can you please read the sentence number one? Can you please read the sentence number one?
As soon as a neighbor reports the murder, the police a launch a
So that, what do they need to launch in this situation when the, so what is something that they need to do?
they need to launch an
An investigation. They need to,
investigation.
okay, so they need to find out what happened. Okay, so this is the reason why do they need to launch an investigation? And okay, and now what do you think about being police officer? Okay, do you find this is something that is really dangerous? So what do you think about this? About being a police officer? So what is your opinion about this?
The job is it's not very safe and like another job because we need to arrest criminal and like find out something
Mm-hmm.
and maybe we can be attacking from the criminal. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not very safe, but like it's protect people, so it's a good job.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you think that this is something that can be a really good and find job in these occasions. Okay, very nice. And what type of the jobs? Okay, so we have here more jobs that are more like this. Okay, so I want to ask you. We have here the sentence number two. Can you please read the sentence number two?
The police patrol the house for clues.
Mm-hmm. The police searched the
Search
house
the house for clues.
for clues. Okay, they need to search the house for clues.
For
Okay,
clues.
so they need to find what happened here. Okay, so they searched uh, the house for clues. Okay, next one.
Two detectives have arrested a culprit man who has committed many crimes. No, uh, detectives have arrested
Suspect.
suspect,
Suspect. Okay,
a man,
suspect.
a man who has committed many crimes before.
Okay, so they arrest someone who is suspect. Okay, so they suspect on someone. Okay, so, someone who was doing these bad things. Okay, so he is a suspect. They are not so sure. They think, but they are not so sure. Was this man? But he's suspect. Okay, now let's go with the next one. Okay, can you please do the next one?
The police can't make an arrest until they have more evidence.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what type of the evidence, for example, should people have right now? Okay, so what is something that people need to have? Okay, police need to have if they want to arrest someone.
Um, their fingerprints
Mm-hmm.
or like like the scene that like the CCTV footage that they are doing crime.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so why police needs to have this, let's say this evidence? Why?
Like because we can where the police is not being there at that moment. So if they can find the like the CCTV, they can see what happened. Yeah, and that's the evidence.
Mm-hmm. And that that's are the evidence. Okay, very nice. Now let's go with the next sentence.
There are cameras in the area, so the police to have to control to study.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there are cameras in the area. So okay, so the police. Okay, so what do you think? What is something that you would say here? Okay, so what is happening here?
Church to study.
CCTV footage. Okay, this is like a
CCTV
pic,
footage.
like a picture of someone who made who make these crimes. Okay, so picture. Okay, CCTV footage. Okay, now next one.
A witness came forward and identified the witnesses from a photograph.
From the photograph. Okay, so they came and identify okay someone from the photograph. Okay, very nice. And what else they can do? Okay, when they want to find out who did something bad. Okay, so what else they can do? Okay, so do they have a cameras? What else do they have?
They have CCTV footage, CCTV footage or
Mhm.
the crime.
Okay, very nice. Now, number 7.
Several were
Oh, sorry, number 8. Sorry. Number 8.
several were the culprit. No, were culprit the area around the palace day and night to check that everything is secure.
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 Okay, so the everything is secure. That everything was secured.
Everything is actually secure.
Okay, everything was secured.
Was
Everything was. Mhm. Okay. Now, what other people? What is something else that people can do to be secure that they will not be in trouble? So, what is something that people can do So what do you think? What is something that people can do if they don't want to be in any of trouble? So what is something that they can do?
In trouble,
In trouble. Okay, so what people can do if okay not to be in trouble. Okay, so what is something that people can do if they don't want to be in trouble? What can they do?
first go to go far away from that place and call the police.
Hmm?
If like we don't want to be in trouble with that people, so yeah, call the police.
Okay, so they need to call. Okay, they need to call. Okay, the police. Okay, the primary thing. Okay, the most important thing. Now let's see. We have here complete the sentences. Okay, with the correct form of the word. Okay, can you please do the sentence number 1?
The criminal shows the most economic quick way to travel by bus.
Okay, so how do you usually travel from one place to another? So what is something that you usually do to travel from one place to another?
Travel by land if I travel to other country, but if
Mm-hmm.
I just travel in the country, I will travel by a car.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and why by car? Why?
Because we don't need to go by plane. Car so it's like more expensive. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
my family have car.
Okay. Now next sentence.
Food was disappointing, overpriced, tasty.
And okay, tasted bad. Okay, so this is something that was bad about. Okay, now and what type of the food is bad for you? Okay, is there any type of the food that can be really bad for yourself? What type of the food is bad for you for yourself
For myself, it's
that you don't like it, for example?
the like I didn't remember, but I have tried like one time on like candy sweet food, not candy, but like it's like a sweet food. Yeah, and it tastes bad.
Okay, and did you felt disappointed about this? Did you felt that this is something that is, let's say, not good for yourself?
Yeah, yeah, I was disappointed because like I don't know about it. I just buy it from a different.
Mm, okay, so this is something that can be disappointed for someone. Okay, number 3. Can you please read number 3?
Witness said the suspect had brown eyes, a mixture of brown and gray.
Mixture. Okay, mixture of brown and green. Okay, very nice. And now, what is the color? Okay, of your eyes? What is the color, for example, of your eyes?
It's black, only black.
My eyes. Okay,
My
let's try
eyes,
to.
my eyes, color
Are
black, color black.
my eyes are black. Very nice. Now, next sentence.
It was lucky that James wasn't carrying anything valuable when he was not. He only lost a cheap watch.
Mhm. Okay, so this is something. Okay, now what would you do if you lose something? Okay, so and did you ever lost something valuable for yourself? Did you ever lose something that is really valuable for you? And okay, and what happened? Did you lose something that is completely valuable for you, something that is really important for you? Did you ever lose something like this?
Yeah, like not like some money when I go on the street. Like the money, like I'm lost it. Like, why maybe it's yeah, but I lost it.
Okay, now next one. Okay, next sentence.
The police are pleased when
Burglars.
regular occur and leave fingerprints behind.
And left fingerprints behind. Okay, now, okay, very nice. Now, next one.
They notice the contrast between the thing and the terrible crime.
Okay, so they notice the contrast between. Okay, what crime is terrible for you? What, in your opinion, what type of the crime can be really bad for let's say for yourself? What is the type of the crime that you think that is really bad for yourself?
Because all the crime we not think people
Mm-hmm.
do it for some reason. But murder like it's still so it's very bad.
Mm-hmm.
Most worst crime.
Okay, now next sentence.
The mocking victim was worried fearing that the police hadn't arrest anyone.
Okay, arrest anyone. Okay, now arrested anyone. Now, did you ever saw that sometimes police arrest someone? Did you ever saw this situation that, for example, on the street or on TV maybe, that you see that someone wants to arrest some other, or just police officers wants to arrest someone?
No way. Never see.
Okay, and how would you feel if you see something like this? So how what is your feeling? Okay, if you see something like this on the street, okay, so you're walking down the street and you for example see something like this. So how would you feel about this situation? So what is something that you would do in this situation?
I'm like just watching it because the police have arresting the crime, so nothing trouble with me. So I'm searching.
Mhm. Okay, would you feel scared? Would you feel, what do you think about these feelings?
No, I'm not scared because
Mhm.
the police and arresting like the criminal, so I feel too scared.
Okay, next sentence.
The lawyer didn't want to use him as a witness because he wasn't very really his
R-
version of what
rely, rely.
yeah, his version of what happened kept changing. Change.
Okay, so who is someone that you can always rely on? Do you know someone that you can always rely on? Who? Okay, who is someone that you can always rely on? Can you rely on your parents? Can you rely on your friends? So who is a person that you can always rely on?
Rely on my parents because Of course, my parent friend interest for me to have the time, like to talk to Shoki.
Okay, so okay, so those are people. And how about your classmates? Can you rely on your classmates?
Classmates,
Can you, for example, rely on classmates? Okay, so when you study something that they can help you with studying, can you rely on your classmates?
yeah, I can.
Okay. When was the last time that you relied on your classmates? Can you remember? For example, when was the last time that you relied on your classmates?
Uh, in last year, yeah. I just I don't know the answers. I'm just asked.
Okay, so and how and what can you do, for example, uh, okay, if you want to help them, what is something that you can do to help them? Okay, that can your friends rely on you?
Yes, maybe if I know that I can help them or not, or someone else.
Okay, so they can help you. Very nice. And the last sentence, can you please read the last sentence?
It's dangerous to walk around on your own late night.
So what do you think? Is it dangerous?
Yeah, it's dangerous in just some country. Yeah, but in Malta, it's not very dangerous. Yeah, at night.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so we can stop here. That was really nice. Okay, now can you please tell me, do you have any questions for me about today's class? Do you have any questions?
No.
No? Okay, now I have to go and see you on Wednesday, okay?
Yes, super.
Bye-bye.